there was a period in my life where I just couldn't understand how God could love me. I saw the vastness and the darkness and the depth of my sin, and I just didn't understand how he could want me, how he could choose me, how he could love me. Right before I made my first vows, I went on a retreat, and it was Ignatian style, so you pray only with scripture, and you place yourself in the scene. You use all your senses. And the scripture I was assigned to pray with for that day was John 1. And I don't know if you've ever prayed with John 1, but it's not exactly a scene. So I was having a very difficult time putting myself in there. And honestly, I was just at the point of giving up. Like, all right, Lord, I think God about all I'm going to get out of this. But the line that kept coming to me was, the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. And suddenly I found myself in the midst of this Trinitarian dialogue. And I realized that the Trinity was in the midst of creating me. And God the Father was speaking to Jesus, and he said, "Son, I am going to make you a bride, and she's going to be beautiful, and she's going to be everything that you will have ever wanted. But know that she's going to turn from you. She will be adulterous. She will seek other things and other persons before she seeks you." And then God the Father started going through all of these specific sins, all of my reasonings for why God couldn't possibly ever love me. And after each thing that God the Father said, Jesus' response was, "Let there be light. Let there be light." And I realized that I was created out of light, and that my sin was no obstacle for God's love for me. Even more, from the dawn of time, God knew that I would sin, and he still chose to create me out of his love. And that really I wasn't created out of the darkness of my sin, and that wasn't who I was. I was actually created out of light, and the light of God's love for me. And I don't know if I've ever really experienced my life being a gift as concretely as I did during that prayer experience, knowing that I was created out of this light and out of this deep love that God had for me. So I just invite each one of you today to really invite God into those places of your heart that you feel are too dark, where you're too ashamed, where you want to hide, where you don't want anybody to see you. Invite him to come into those places and to let him show you specifically how he loves you in those areas.